Hi guys, my name's Ian. Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you how to get started with hand lettering just using minimal resources. So the equipment you need to get started, you're going to need a pencil. Doesn't matter if it's an HB, a 2B, a 6H, whatever it is, whatever you got to hand. You're going to need to print off 3 alphabets, a serif, a sans serif and a script one. You can do this with the fonts you've got on your computer like Times New Roman or Arial or Helvetica, or you can go to something like defont.com or fontsquirrel.com who offer free fonts that you can download. And then you'll also need some tracing paper, otherwise known as semi-transparent paper. So stage 1 is we're going to grab some tracing paper, put it over top of one of the alphabets, and we're going to trace it. We're not just going to trace it once, twice or 3 times. We're just going to trace it over and over and over again. The reason for this is we want to try and get our head and our hand talking. We want to try and build up that muscle memory in our hand that we can do this with our eyes closed. So, you practice every day, period of time you set out, you just want to keep on doing it. From this, what we'll get also is that we will understand the structure of letters. Because when we look at the letters, not all the letters are exactly how we think they are. For instance, the E, crossbar of the E, the middle stem of the E, is not actually protruding as far as the top and the bottom are. We can look at the fact that the O isn't actually a circle. We can see that the S is actually slightly smaller at the top than it is at the bottom, even though it looks symmetrical. It's those things that we need to pick up on that will make our hand lettering look really, really good. So stage 2, once we've just practiced with stage 1, is that we're going to reference it. So we're going to put the alphabet to the side. We're going to grab something like a dot grid paper, which is really useful because we can use the dots in there to help us to create those letters. And then we're going to reference it, and we're going to do that, the same sort of thing, over and over again. What we're trying to do is build up a structure in our memory bank so we can refer to it when we want to do it, rather than just tracing it, which will just look exactly like the font and won't give it any personality. We're trying to get our own style, but we need that basis, that foundation from some other fonts to give us that structure and that consistency as we do the lettering. And because we're using 3 different types of alphabet, we can mix and match those styles to create, a poster or quote art, something like that, by really building up that muscle memory. So now moving on to stage 3, we've been through the practice of tracing, we've been through the practice of reference material. So we're going to get rid of that reference and we're just going to freestyle from our own memory. So in this stage, we can really add our own personality to the letters. So we can do this through adding shadows, textures. We can add custom crossbars like in the A and the H. We can extend some of the serifs, extend some of the legs, join some of the letters together in a unique way. This stage is where your work really comes to life, but you have to do the first 2 stages first so that you get the consistency in your letters, in the structure of the letters. So give it a go, and remember, this won't come overnight. You have to keep on practicing. That's the key to this. It's getting that practice in. It's hard work at first, but once you get it, once you understand the letters, once you build up that bank, you can then really go to town and produce some amazing hand lettering. If you've got any questions about what I've been talking about today, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, if you haven't already subscribed, please do that. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.